No pressure, Will, but every single SAR person in the world will probably be watching this when it goes out.
Yeah, thanks, Ed. I realise that. Do you want me to fly it? No pressure. I'll have to do it.
In the military, the second in line to the throne was always first in line for some mickey taking. And that's the way he wanted it, to be treated as one of the boys. Flight Lieutenant Wales has loved his 3 years with RAF Search and Rescue. Not only has he helped to save lives, but near the base on Anglesey, a secluded farmhouse has ensured a relatively normal start to married life for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. But a baby has a way of focusing minds, and I'm told that before this moment on the hospital steps, William had decided his military career was over. Conservation will fill that gap, and the Prince's passion for wildlife is clear in a new documentary.
It's the vulnerability of the elephants and the rhinos. You'd think something that big and it's been around so long would have worked out a way to avoid being caught and persecuted, but they really don't. They are incredibly vulnerable, and I feel a huge amount of protection and a real protective instinct. More so now, probably now I'm a father, than I do ever before, which is why I'm getting quite emotional about it.
A military career is all William has ever wanted. This was his graduation in 2006. Much to his frustration, as second in line, he was never going to be allowed to follow his brother Harry out to Afghanistan, so he had to retrain with the RAF. There had been speculation the Prince would now rejoin his army regiment, the Blues and Royals, so there is surprise at today's news.
We all knew the announcement was coming that he was going to be quitting the RAF, but I think many of us thought there'll be an operational role within the Blues and Royals because, of course, that's the regiment from which he graduated. He's a colonel of the Irish Guards. I thought there would be something. It's quite a dramatic announcement to say that he's leaving the armed forces operationally for good because it's very unlikely that he'll go back in.
William is not committing to hundreds of royal engagements every year, but there's little doubt he is now expected to take some of the burden from his granny. Renovations are almost complete at Kensington Palace, so the Cambridges will move in the next few weeks. It's a place full of happy childhood memories for William, but today's decision is all about the future for all three of them. Simon Viger, 5 News.